The Magic Brocade, A Tale of China. The Magic Brocade, A Tale of China was written by Manh Dieu. It was published in 2000. Retold by Shepard and illustrated by Xiaojun. The tale is retold from the Piece of Chuang Brocade in Folk Tales from China, 3rd series. The writer starts the story by introducing a widow and her 3 sons living in a small village in southern China. They were surviving on the money she made from weaving intricate brocades. The widow's talents were renowned for creating lifelike designs of flowers, animals, and birds in silver, gold, and silk. One day she went to market to sell her wares and sold them quickly. She got attracted to a magnificent picture in a shop. She purchased the magnificent picture of a beautiful house and garden and told her sons that she wished to live in a palace like that in the picture. Her 2 elder sons liked it but were upset about it, as they needed food. The youngest son encouraged his mother to weave the design into her next brocade. The widow worked tirelessly while her 2 elder sons complained as they chopped wood to support the family. So the youngest son took the responsibility to look after the family. After 3 years, the widow completed a magnificent brocade and was enjoying the amazing beauty of the brocade by spreading it. Suddenly a strong wind swept the brocade away, leaving her heartbroken. The eldest son embarked on a quest to retrieve the brocade. In his search, he met an old woman who told him the brocade was taken away by the fairies and explained how to recover the brocade from the fairies. In order to reach the fairies' land, there were certain conditions. The conditions were to knock out the front 2 teeth and put it in a stone horse. Then he has to cross flames of fire and icy sea, and must not utter a single word of complaint forever. If he is not willing to do so, he can get a box of gold from the old woman and return home. Instead of pursuing the journey, he took a box of gold and went to live on his own. When he did not return after 2 months, the widow sent her 2nd son. The 2nd son also set out to find the brocade, received the same instructions, and chose to keep the gold and live alone. After 2 months, as the 2nd son did not return, the youngest son begged to go, and finally, the widow agreed to send him. The youngest son, determined to find the brocade, followed the woman's instructions and embarked on a challenging journey. He knocked out his teeth, fed a stone horse, crossed Flame Mountain, the icy sea, and reached the land of the fairies without complaining. The fairies were copying the brocade, and he said that he needed the brocade as his mother was heartbroken. The fairies agreed to return, and one of them sewed herself into it, wearing red. He rested there, and when he awoke, the fairies were gone, leaving the widow's brocade next to him. The youngest son retrieved the brocade and returned home with the help of a deerskin. The widow was very happy, and when she unrolled the brocade, it came to life, and the widow and her son found themselves in a beautiful new home with the fairy from the brocade. The widow's 2 elder sons, who had squandered their gold and turned to a life of crime, discovered that the beautiful house belonged to their mother and left in shame, never to return.